to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Shalom to the hopeful elect and the brothers out there pushing this truth with sincerity. The brother Cornegon for the diligent soldiers in Massachusetts. Slovakia, having respiratory issues, so hard of breathing. But I came across this, right? I'm pretty sure a few of you brothers out there seen this, right? Vocab Malone, right? In Twitter, right? He likes Twitter. He said, after extensive soul searching, I now have faith that Elder Tahar of Great Millstone is the Apostle Paul reincarnated. Don't at me. Hashtag GMS, hashtag Tahar, hashtag double honors. Right? Whether he's scoffing, or not, you can't do nothing against this truth but for it. Right? Because one thing he cannot deny is that there is reincarnation. One thing he cannot deny is there is reincarnation. And for him to even play around like that, if he was playing around like that, it's a real serious thing, man. Not to be taken lightly. He's playing games. If he's playing games. I'm not gonna accuse the brother. I'm not big on just throwing blankets on people. That means like accusations without no proof. Vocab could be sincere. Crazy as it sounds, he could be sincere, man. But if he's not, man, he's playing a dangerous game, right? Because the scriptures cut him. You know what I mean, if he doesn't know about reincarnation, well, I want to go over a few scriptures, right? Pertaining to one that should be obvious to so-called Christianity, right? Because speaking on Elijah, right, and how he was a righteous man and he was translated, meaning he was beamed up, so to speak, right? The common term is called he was beamed up, right? And for him, let's just go to it. Go to Malachi. Chapter 4, verse 5. It says, behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So it was prophesied for him to come back a couple times, right? So if this vocab alone would have been reading the scriptures, they would have realized that reincarnation is a thing in the scriptures, and it's not even a big mystery, right? Because in Christianity they don't really go too much to the so-called Old Testament. I know vocab, hits it, here and there, but does it really understand it? No. Right? Malachi 4 and 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right? Let's go to the book of Matthew chapter 11. Start at verse 11. Reads, verily I say unto you, right? This is Yahushua speaking red letter. Right? Let's see him try to play around with these words. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there has not risen a greater than John the Baptist, right? I just told you earlier that Elijah was a righteous man and he didn't even die. He got translated in the book of Genesis. Right? He says, notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violence taken by force, right? So they say that the kingdom of heaven is another cut in Christianity, thinking that when you die, you go to the kingdom of heaven, when this is telling you that the kingdom of heaven is suffering violence. So basically Christianity is saying that there's a war in heaven right now and it's violently being beaten down. Makes no goddamn sense. You know, the kingdom of heaven is within the Israelites, right? That's a big cut on Christianity. But moving on, because I'm going to stay on topic. Salakia. Verse 13. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John, and if ye will receive it, this is Elijah, which was for to come. Right? Now, vocab, he seems like he thinks he's smart, man, but he's really an agent, man. I'm pretty sure he's heard the scriptures. And he wants to play games, man. Allegedly. You know, possibly. Knowing that this reincarnation is not a new thing. The scriptures say that the judgment of the Lord is likened unto a ring, right? And a ring goes around, comes around, never stops. That is also a life cycle. Right? Vocab Malone got something special coming to him, man. He goes around from camp to camp trying to gather information to try to destroy what he calls Hebrew Israelism, and he's got a book out, right? So this could be a sales tactic, right? He's trying to make money off of this, man. But the scriptures say that you can't do nothing against the truth but for it. So you can try it all you want, right? What was it? A couple months ago, he tried to bring up something about Abba Bibbins, I believe it was, in this book of his that he wrote, and trying to say that, oh, it's a little different here and there about, you know, how the truth came about, right? By him doing that, you know what he did? He actually helped the truth, because he put that book out, and a lot of brothers didn't know that book was out, now have their hands on it. And that could be used as a faith booster. Man, I swear, man, Vocab is kind of like that Elmer Fudd character, man. He's always shooting himself in the face, man. Always shooting himself in the foot. But hey, man, he's gonna deceive who he has to deceive, and he's gonna be used for a purpose, man, regardless. Right? I want to go to the book of John, chapter 1, verse 19. Bear with me, I am driving. John chapter 1, verse 19. And this is the record of John, when the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, who art thou? Right? So they were going to ask him, who art thou? Right? He says, and he confessed and denied not, but confessed, I am not the Christ. And they asked him, what then? Art thou Elias? And he said, I am not. Art thou the prophet? And he answered, no. Right? Because even though he was, he didn't know. He didn't know he was Elias. Our memories are cleared, right? So, Elder Apostle Tahar is not out here saying that he is Paul, right? Because our memories are clear. We don't know for sure. You know what I mean? It's not for us. Yahushua could do that because he knows, right? We know Yahushua ain't gonna lie, you know. But here we have John the Baptist saying that he said he's not Elijah, right? Because John the Baptist was a righteous man. He's not gonna lie either. He didn't know he was Elijah. So for Vocab Malone to say that, you know, Elder Apostle Tahar is, you know, Paul reincarnated, as if he himself is saying that about himself. He needs to stop playing that game, bro. Dangerous game he's playing, man. And Yahweh Ratazah, man, if it be his will, you know, Lord give that man a slow death, man. Right? Because I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that rat bastard, man. But I ain't gonna be too long on this, man. I just want to touch on those points, man. You know, Lord willing, y'all have a good weekend. Stay blessed. And shalom.